The year is 1966. Three young men returned from a trip around the world with footage that was about to change the world. The young men were filmmaker Bruce Brown and surfing legends Mike Hinson and Robert August, who followed the everlasting summer around the world. Little did they know at the time that they were in possession of what would become the most influential and iconic surf film of all time. One that would create a cultural revolution like nothing America had ever seen before. This film, of course, was The Endless Summer, all for the pursuit of the perfect wave. Now, over 50 years later, after their footprints have washed away from the sand, you can take their journey again, sharing in their adventure in much greater detail than ever before in this exclusive numbered edition book and box set. It is the ultimate Endless Summer collection. Written by filmmaker Dana Brown, he follows in the footsteps of legendary film director Bruce Brown, his father. Part travelogue, part behind-the-scenes surfing documentary, the Endless Summer book and box set visually taps into the wanderlust that sends us to far-flung beaches in search of an escape from life that we can't find at home. The never-before-told stories of their adventure will live forever in a time capsule of this epic production. Each hand-signed collector's item has over 200 pages of unique emblems of the film and their adventures. Step into surfing history with flipbooks of original scenes from the film, along with unique, one-of-a-kind artifacts, letters, tickets, news clippings, photographs, and personal stories. Also included is an extremely unique piece of history, a 5-framed film strip of the original film print, a remastered DVD of the original film, and a 50th anniversary limited edition commemorative medallion. And finally, it also includes a gorgeous hand-signed certificate of authenticity by the filmmaker himself, the legendary surfers and iconic poster designer John Van Hamersveld. Experience the stories never told before through a fantasy world of waves, animals, and beautiful landscapes. Take the journey again from the beaches of California to the beaches of Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, Australia, New Zealand, Tahiti, and Hawaii. Witness the formations of deep friendships and behind-the-scenes stories in search for warm water and empty waves. After over a half-century since the film's release, the perfect wave still inspires surfers to take off across the globe. Come celebrate the 50th anniversary of the film's global release with this unique, never-before-assembled, sequentially numbered collector's book and box set. Only 1,966 are available, commemorating the year of the film's global release. Own a piece of surfing history, American history, and film history. Experience this one-of-a-kind treasure like never before. On any day of the year, it's summer, somewhere in the world. And while Bruce Brown, Mike Hinson, and Robert August's footprints might wash away from the sand, their treks have changed the world forever.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday from Pay It Forward Friday Web TV. And I have Glenn with Surfing Heritage and Culture Center, known as The Shack. And we're going to go through what his nonprofit is about and a must-attend event for tomorrow afternoon. Take it away, dear.
Well, thanks, Cindy. And actually, Surfing Heritage and Culture Center's mission is to share the history and culture of surfing and the impact that it's had on our society with future generations. One of the things that we do is, as a museum, is that we run exhibits that would cover all facets of surfing history, of the people and places that impact us. And this Saturday at 6 o'clock, we're honoring Bruce Brown. We have the tribute to Bruce Brown, A Life Well Lived, at which the display, the artifacts, everything is based around what Bruce's life really was. Everyone knows him for the Endless Summer movie and the impact that had, which was actually a huge revolution in our society back then. But not very many people know about Bruce's life as a surfer, father, photographer, videographer, friend. and you know, it wasn't just surfing. He actually did the movie On Any Sunday that chronicled motorcycle riding back in the 70s. Not surprising.
Videographer, yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, well, and back then it really wasn't the lines were much more blurred, and especially the guys who lived in and around Dana Point back in the 60s and 70s, when there was an awful lot of land around us, would ride motorcycles out of Doheny and out up the Capo Valley and up in the hills around that area. And that's where all of the guys from Hobie to Gordon Clark, Bruce, obviously, whom else am I thinking of? John Severson from Surfer Magazine. Those guys were big time into riding dirt bikes as well as surfing.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to my blog right now because I actually have, it's surf movies and documentaries. So you could see Chasing Maverick, Soul Surfers, there's all these different movies. Surf Rise, of course, has been on my show. And then we have, it's all, Bruce Brown's in here somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to.
Oh yeah, he was pretty prolific. You know, even before The Endless Summer, Slippery When Wet and Barefoot Adventure, and it went on and on. He was definitely pumping out a lot of content before we even really understood what content was.
Yeah, and now Dana, his son, is taking over his legacy. Has some amazing flicks out there as well. I'm a big fan of Dana.
Yeah, he'll be here on Saturday night. Dana and Wade, his little brother, and his little sister Nancy will all be here, as well as a lot of Bruce's grandkids.
So can you tell us about tomorrow's event? Looks like you have a couple sponsors. Do you want to do some shout outs to your sponsors?
Well, International Surf Properties is one of our sponsors, and tomorrow night's the food and beverage is set up by the Waterman's Harbor Restaurant. That's kind of our shout outs to our sponsors. The event itself starts at 6 o'clock, and yes, there will be hors d'oeuvres, and then you'll have time to wander through the display and talk to the family, talk to people like R. Paul Allen, who was Bruce's business partner, who really helped to get the movies moved from being shown in auditoriums to being shown in theaters. And then there'll be a short program at probably 7:30ish where we'll sit down, put a panel of family and friends together and talk about Bruce's life.
Well, great. And do you have a video that I could actually share at the end of this web show that I could maybe download from YouTube? Do you have a YouTube page that I could pull from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We have Surfing Heritage and Culture Center YouTube, and I will let me see if I can link you up to the right videos for that. We actually have some specialized videos that you're not going to find on YouTube, but I can have my video guys forward off to you so that you can post those up.
Great. Well, I'll let you go because I have to cut the show short because I know you got a big event tomorrow. But everyone, just make sure that you go to Facebook and like Surfing Heritage and Culture Center, and make sure to share all these amazing things that this nonprofit is doing. And then also share this event as well. This is the opening Saturday, Feb 24th, Bruce Brown, A Life Well Lived. So hope to see you at one of the beaches of the world, and make sure to follow Pay It Forward Friday Web TV and Sunday Sessions Surfers Web Show. See you at one of the beaches or surf spots of the world. Ciao, baby.
Ciao.
Hey, I'm Manny Gonzalez. Today at Waterman's Harbor, we'll be making a chapino. My goal is to give people a home away from home, and when they're not at home, they're coming into Waterman's and they're feeling at home. Through experience, I learned that it's atmosphere, music, service that makes the whole dining experience.